Today on Dr. Phil.
So far, we've tackled money, weight loss, and addictions.
Now, the biggest one of all.
The resolution to your family.
From out-of-control kids
What you have is kind of chaos.
to frighteningly filthy homes.
It's pretty disgusting.
They had to chisel a diaper off the couch. You got to go back and put on biohazard suits.
How to give your family a fresh start for the new year.
They're fine. They're eating beans with their hands. Let me give you a really good piece of advice. Stop having kids. Coming up. Let's do it. I want you to get excited about your life. What are you thinking? If you're going to talk to me, you're going to have to be honest. We can do this. This is going to be a changing day in your life. About taking New Year's resolutions and turning them from these hollow, oh, I'm going to change my life, to no kidding, bottom line, doing something that sticks. The topic that we're talking about today is by far one of the most important of all the resolutions you will make in 2005. It's a resolution to your family, a resolution about changing things at home. And we're going to be working from my book, Family First, where you've got the tools to make it happen. I want to just get right into it and let's get started. I want you to take a look at what David and Natalie's family want to change for the new year. Take a look.
Our family is just constant noise, constant motion, constant...
Why didn't you tell me this was your restaurant?
chaos.
Natalie and I have been married for 19 years. We have 7 children.
There's Jeffrey, he's 16.
Daniel is 14, Thomas is 12, Madeline is 10.
Abby just turned 8, and the twins just turned 3.
Put your pants. 5 minutes, please, ready? No. Robert, you can't go to church without pants on.
99% of the time, everybody is going different directions, and I feel like I've lost control of the family.
Y equals x squared, that's not periodic, is it?
Thomas, Daniel, where'd you go?
Everyone's doing so many things at once.
It starts at 5:30 and it's go until midnight.
We need to do it now, because we need to know whether we have a homework crisis or not.
Our kids are involved in a lot of activities. Everyone plays an instrument. The boys do sports, the girls do gymnastics. The boys raise pigs, goats, and turkeys. And the girls raise the chickens.
Maddie, come get the brown goat.
We've got 2 dogs, 3 cats, a parrot, and a rat.
We really feel like, what do we do to lower the stress? We just don't have any quality time together as a family.
Most of our family time is either running errands in the car or it's the chores. There's always something to fix. There's the gardening, there's the yard work, the mowing.
We've got lists everywhere on how to organize this, but it doesn't quite seem to work out. We do 2 loads of laundry a day just to keep up. Then we have to do 5 or 6 on the weekend. We'd love to have dinner together as a family, but the table's too small. We can't all fit at the table. Some of us sit at the breakfast bar while the rest of us squeeze around the table.
Most nights of the week, our dinners are just a free-for-all. I'll either make something in the crock pot and leave it out on the counter. Maybe it's frozen dinners. Maybe it's just peanut butter sandwiches.
The twins, one of them is up almost every night and comes and gets in bed with us. I have to leave. There's no room for all of us in there.
Some days it's like really calm because the baby's there sleeping. My mom will be like, shh, don't wake him up. And other days, everyone's around.
They're trying to think of the most bizarre, naughty, messy, dangerous thing they can possibly do. And they like to strip, too. They don't want to wear clothes. What are the names of the thing?
I pretty much work 12 plus hours a day. I drive the bus in the morning, then I teach during the day, then I drive the bus in the afternoon. We'd love to take a family vacation together, but it's near impossible to do with this many kids. I feel like I'm operating with my head just barely above water.
Daniel, please put a liner in the trash can.
I always just feel like it just takes one little thing and it will come crashing down and everything's not okay.
Our relationship has been affected by the chaos. Without a doubt, something's missing. Whether you call it rhythm, certainly the order of things seem to be messed up.
Dr. Phil, for 2005, can you help us find a way to spend more time together as a family?
Okay, first, let me give you a really good piece of advice. Stop having kids. Okay? 7 kids. Are you done? You're done.
We were going to be done at 6. And
You had
yeah,
twins.
we said 5 and just one more, and we had twins.
Yeah, and
We're really done now.
and the difference between twins and just one is like 400% more, right?
Right.
Yeah, we think so.
It's a big deal. But you have great kids.
That's right.
Now, we're talking about resolutions. And so this isn't just talking about, yeah, we just want to discuss this for a minute. We're talking about no kidding changing things in your home. And that's got to mean a couple of things. One is it's got to mean nothing is sacred. You have to be willing to challenge everything in your life. See, I think everybody thinks, well, you know, this is just a given. Just can't no, nothing is a given. You have to be willing to challenge everything in your life, whatever we talk about. Are you willing to do that?
Except give away a kid.
Well,
You're
yeah.
not gonna say that. I've got 7, that's gonna.
All right, you can keep the kids. You can even keep all the pets because, I mean, you guys kind of live in an area where you
They'll
can
be
handle
glad to
all
hear
that. But so everything that's alive gets to stay.
Okay.
All right?
Fair
But
enough.
you've got to change your patterns. You've got to be willing to challenge all of that. I made a list of interesting words just from the letter you wrote me. Okay, these are just the words you wrote me to describe your own life. See, I think words are really powerful about how people describe themselves in their own life. Here's what you said. Stressed out, overscheduled, out of control, chaotic, all different directions. Husband doesn't deal with a lot of the issues, barely time to shower. And then you talked about the twins, pennies in the VCR, scribbling on the walls, pulling all the bed sheets off so they can jump better, taking all the towels, stuffing them in the bathtub, and then flooding the bathroom, throwing their lunch around. Our life is a house of cards that's toppling. I'm a control freak, out of control, so I'm sick physically, mentally, emotionally. Headaches, insomnia, sleepiness, weight gain, depression. Totally out of control, laundry's never done, can't keep track. I just don't know. Did I read those correctly?
I don't remember writing all that, but that's part of.
Would you like me to get your letter?
No. Memory loss probably should be on the list.
Yeah, memory lapse. All right, we'll add that. Because see, the reason I'm saying this is because you can't change what you don't acknowledge. If you acknowledge that this is really stacking up on you, it's really rolling up on you, then we can start changing it. And see, all of this is happening with a great, hardworking husband and great kids.
Right.
It doesn't have to be like you've got toxic personalities. It's just that there's so much there that you just can't get it all done.
Right, that's true.
So
That's accurate.
what you have instead is kind of chaos.
Right.
Let me tell you what I think you're doing to contribute to this. I think that you are probably the most loving and well-intended mom that I've met in a long time. In hearing it, what everybody says about you, what your husband says about you, watching you on tape, I think you're a very loving, well-intended mom. But I think you're making a critical mistake. You said you're a bit of a control freak, and I think you have problems delegating. I think these kids, you have a lot of hands, a lot of brains, a lot of bodies here where you can divide up the labor, you can divide up the responsibility, you can divide up the things where you aren't so worn out all the time because you try to do everything. And that's admirable but undoable.
Right.
So you have to be able to delegate to your husband and to your kids. And interestingly, I wanted to talk to the kids without you guys around. And we asked the kids what they could do to help mom and dad throughout the new year. And when I said you guys have really good kids, as you watch this, you're going to see why you have really good kids. I asked them, what can you do to help improve this situation? Let's take a look.
Mom and Dad, as this year, my New Year's resolution, I'd like to help the family by being a good example to my brothers and sisters. Try not to fight with them and spend more time with the family by maybe sacrificing some of my time that I spend out with my friends.
Dad, this year I'd try not to tease my younger brothers and sisters. I'm a good math whiz, so I'd like to help my other siblings with math homework.
Mom and Dad, I'd like to help our family by, if I see you guys like stressed, I could calm down and like be more of a help and listen to you.
Mom and Dad, I want to help you by cleaning people's rooms because I love cleaning people's rooms, and I could clean your room and the baby's room and whatever you need me to, or I'll do the kitchen and stuff like that. And then I'll make your day by helping you do things that you didn't think or didn't ask for us to do. Mom and Dad, I would like to help you with the baby so you can get rest and so you can have more time to work. And I would also want to help you with keeping the babies calmer and remembering to get up and feeding the animals.
Now, good job. Good job. Now, do you have any idea what people in America would give to hear their kids say those kind of things sometimes? I mean, you have some really nice kids that are offering to help and delegate. And if you want to turn chaos into harmony, into rhythm, it can be an energetic rhythm, but nonetheless a rhythm, you have to be willing to delegate and have everybody take care of something so you don't have to be there overseeing it all. Then you're not so frazzled, you're not yelling, you're not tired, and you have more to bring if you're willing to delegate some. Is that something you think you could do?
It's something I ask her to do a lot. When I get home and she says, I still have to do this, this, and this, I say, why didn't the kids help you? And so you're right on. Thank you, Dr. Phil. You're right on.
All right, now we've got some things up our sleeve to help this family of 7 kids with their New Year's resolution. Talk about that when we come back.
Some of the chairs around the table are broken, so you have to really be careful when you sit down.
How many new chairs?
I looked down the list, number 3,400.
Well, it's New Year's resolution week, and today we're talking about making a family resolution. Now, David and Natalie both agree that they want to have more quality time with their supersized family of 7 children. And something that I talk about in Family First that is vital to bonding is spending time together. I said you need to have family meetings. I think it's important to have dinners together. And, you know, just everybody get around the dinner table, break bread together, talk about things, TV's off, chaos off, and have some manners and stuff there. Now, this family says, yeah, we would love to do that, but we can't even have dinner as a family because A, our table and chairs are falling apart and we couldn't fit all around it if they didn't. So with the help of Pottery Barn, we got you a whole new dining room table that seats 10, all right? Now, and Pottery Barn is also giving you 10 place settings, so you have something to feed everybody. So I wanted us to practice and have the first family dinner right here, so I want everybody to come up and have a seat at the table. All right? All right, everybody just fill in. Okay, now we've got 2 more here that we've got to have. All right, let's put you around here. Let's put you, can you scoot down one? And Dad, let's put you right here, right across from Mom. All right. Now.
Wow, nice.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we even have dinner.
That's why the guys in the
top. Come on ahead, serve up, guys. See, we think it's really important that families get together. And so much today, in this day and time, everybody says our schedules are crazy, we can't do all of this, everybody's racing around, life is too busy. As leaders, you guys have to stop and say, no, we are going to have some family meals every week. TV's going to be off, telephone's going to be off the hook, nobody's going to be distracted in any way, and we're just going to sit down and we're going to have conversation and a meal. Are you willing to do that?
Yeah, we'll try it.
No, I didn't ask you if you'd try. You said you would do it. Yeah, take the knife from the kid. All right. Are you guys willing to do it?
We can do it on this table.
Yeah, of course you can.
This is gorgeous.
Of course you can do it. Oh, yeah. Is
dumbstruck
this
here.
like really nice? You're looking at all the table and everything. She didn't want to listen to me. She's looking at the table.
Sorry. I'm worried what they're going to do, too.
And the dishes, they're fine. They're fine. They're eating beans with their hands.
Wiping it on a shirt.
All right.
You go ahead and eat.
We also know something that you guys have said is you would love to have some time to get away and have a vacation, okay? And we thought that was important for you as well. And that's hard with 7 children, right? Mm-hmm. All right, and you're going to be trying to think of somewhere you want to go, doing things you want to do. You've said that you just have a hard time doing it because you've got all of the kids. Well, let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to send you guys, all of you, to Universal Orlando in Florida, okay? We want to send... We want to send all 7 kids and mom and dad. Now, Orbitz.com is providing airfare for all 9 of you to Florida. Oh, wow. And when you get there, our friends at Universal Orlando heard about this, and they're going to set you up with an amazing package. 4 days and 3 nights at the beautiful Royal Pacific Resort at Universal Orlando. All right, and they're going to give you passes to the theme parks at Universal Studios. You're going to be able to do everything, and you even get a VIP tour just for your family of the theme parks and everything. So you get to see all of that. Now, while you're gone, we don't want the pets to starve, all right? So,
I was thinking of that.
So we got in touch with the people at Imes, and they're going to give you a lifetime supply of pet food for all your pets. Cats, dogs, chickens, everything.
Oh, wow, that's
so you can feed, it's a lifetime supply of dog and cat food. So you can feed all of your pets and stuff while you're gone. They don't have to eat it all while you're gone, but I'm sure if you left the bags open, they would. So we're going to do that. Wow. All right, now, is this something that can give you a fresh start? You get away, you get to take a deep breath, you guys get to talk on your vacation, you get to start having some meals to make this resolution come true.
I believe so.
Can you do this?
Yes.
Can you do this? What's this one's name?
This is William.
William, how are you? Can you shake my hand?
Shake his hand.
Hey. Good job, buddy. Notice I shook the hand that wasn't eating the beans. All right, up next, she says she organizes people's homes for a living, but her family resolution is to get organized. We'll see what that's all about when we come back. All right? Thanks.
There's some high fives over there.
This is real food.
Well, yeah, but we have to get off the stage.
Probably.
Where's the phone?
I would describe our house as a landmine. You have to really watch where you're stepping.
Well, today we're talking about New Year's resolutions for your family. And for 2005, David and Sally want something seemingly simple, to be able to find things. Like the phone, eyeglasses, keys, socks, in their own home. Take a look.
I would describe our house as a landmine. You have to really watch where you're stepping.
No grief. This is ridiculous. We have 3 kids. Olivia, that's 5, little David, that's 2, and Simeon, about 7 months. The main problem we have is disorganization and clutter.
Let's see, there's a jacket, we've got some shoes. There's Mommy's digital camera. Maybe we shouldn't have that laying on the floor. Oh, what do you know? There's the remote.
We have lots of clutter on the kitchen counters, and we have dishes, but they haven't made it to the cabinets. There are clothes I have folded, but they'll probably just stay there until they get used. We don't have a system to do laundry. I couldn't find a bra this morning.
This is about as good as it gets here, gray and black.
Papers come all the time, but things will get neglected because we'll lose bills. That proves to be a big problem in the marriage.
Where's the phone?
I'm a professional organizer, and I love to organize. For some reason, there is something keeping me from doing it for myself.
Hello?
I've gone to someone's house and it's a project and I can finish it, but with my own house, I feel like I can't do it alone. My car is pretty disgusting.
We have some children's artwork, some dentist bills. Probably should pay those.
I'll go to unload the groceries and I'll miss a couple of bags, and sometimes weeks later, I actually will come across it, and it's not like it was when I bought it.
Dr. Phil, if you're hungry, I happen to have a sweet potato biscuit hanging out in my car.
I've always felt that since she's home most of the time, the majority of it's her problem.
Being a mother, it comes first before the house, that I could always come and clean it up, but it's getting in the way now because I want my kids to be able to enjoy play dates with friends.
Olivia is embarrassed to have friends over to the house.
The overall picture of my house is pretty scary. I'm hoping Dr. Phil can help us learn how to manage our time, where we can get it cleaned up and then keep it like that. And that is our New Year's resolution.
Help us, Dr. Phil.
Well, what's going on here?
I think that's a great question.
Thank you.
I think with each child, it's become more and
No,
more.
no, no. This is beyond
Yeah.
that. I mean, a lot of people have 3 children, 5 children, 7 children, and their house doesn't look like a bomb went off in it. The first time we called you to respond to your letter to the show, you didn't answer because you couldn't find the phone.
That is true, and that
Isn't that
happens.
right?
It happens every day. I can't find the telephone.
Okay, well, that's not an accident.
Okay.
What's going on? What's your payoff for this? Are you a pack rat? Do you ever throw anything away?
Yes, I have.
You can't possibly throw things away. Where did you get all that stuff? Are you out collecting it from the side of the road?
I will not hide it. I want it to be out in the open, to be dealt with, even
Like-
though I don't get the time to deal with it.
Yeah, but you're smarter than that. There's
Okay.
something behind this. And you're a professional organizer, right?
Yes.
People hire you to come in and organize.
And I do an excellent job.
She's good at it.
So the cobbler's children have no shoes.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Okay?
That's the case.
But was your mother this way?
No, there's something with me.
Okay, so this isn't a legacy. This originated with you.
I believe so. It might have been me rebelling against the extreme of them keeping things so clean.
Well, boy, you're getting even. I'm here to tell you. I mean, there were like diapers stuck to the couch.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
They had to like chisel a diaper off the couch.
Yeah.
That's beyond. That's beyond. I just need to get a little organized here.
Yeah.
You leave 2 bags of groceries in the car till they rot. Do you notice the smell first, or you just find them under the stuff?
I just happened to. Oh, that's where it went. Yeah, kind of deal.
You didn't notice the smell?
Well, the car smells so bad anyway. We can't tell.
Okay, and you said over like 10 times in your letter, in your interview, I just can't get started. If I could just find a
Right.
place to get started,
Right.
then I could do this.
Exactly.
What's
I
the
would love-
problem with getting started?
It's so overwhelming. It seems.
I think I'm run away from the house. I don't ever want to be there, and
So your New Year's resolution is just yeah. You don't
No.
really have an action plan against a timeline to create a change in your life.
I need that.
All right, next, the ultimate way to organize this family, Dr. Phil style. I got a few plans. For 2005, David and Sally want help getting their home organized. Okay, now, do you realize that this is not an accident. You have the skill and ability. Something's blocking you from doing that.
Yes.
And you said you think you're rebelling against the perfection that you grew up with. It's
Yes.
like, I did all the cleaning I ever want to do, so I'm just going to like go do whatever I want.
I do believe that, yes.
Okay? But now your children are living in this. Have you ever lost one of the children?
I have to say,
Oh, it was a bag of groceries, a baby. I mean, you don't want them growing up like this.
No,
Do you don't
no,
like
not
living
at
like
all.
this?
No.
We have friends and family that would like to come visit us, but...
No, they wouldn't.
No, they don't.
You don't have people over to that house, do you?
Oh, heck
Yes.
no, 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 no.
Yeah. And didn't you say that your friend's kids refused to get in your car?
Oh, yeah. He started crying. She told him to hold his nose and get in, hold his breath.
Yeah, see, that's not good.
No.
That's not good. So I just decided that you just needed something dramatic. We've got a big surprise for you. We sent the good people at Lowe's Home Improvement to your house the minute you got on a plane to come to the show. All right? See, we told you that we needed you here a little early, but really we just stretched it out because we needed a little extra time. I guess they had to go back and put on biohazard suits, go in there, look like Dustin Hoffman in Outbreak. All right, now Lowe's has been working on David and Sally's home for the past 2 days. Let's take a look at what they did to organize your house.
I'm Catherine with Creative Ideas, and I'm looking around here. We've got our work cut out for us. Good Lord. We're really glad we ordered the plastic gloves. How are you going to entertain with this? Oh my gosh. Disaster Central in there. Are you ready to get started? Yeah! Let's go! All right. First task, this stuff has got to go.
Oh my God. I've never seen anything like it.
Who's got the plastic gloves? There is a dirty diaper on the couch. Just boxes and baskets of junk.
Second task, we're bringing in the organizing materials.
All right, guys, let's get all this closet made off the truck.
Welcome to your new great room. Looking around here, we've got a designated kids area. You'll notice we've put all of the kids' toys up, organized in drawers, so you'll be able to tell them to clean up and they'll have a place to put it. Now, right behind the sofa, we've built a credenza, so even more storage. I've been playing on your new flat screen computer. Look at your new desk. You are a real, true professional, and it's sitting right in front of your dining room table. Can you believe we didn't even see it or recognize it when we came in? You're ready to entertain. How do you like your new entryway? All grown up. Just 24 hours ago, you could not even stand right here. Now, looking around, you can see the floor, number one. The bed, made up. We've got storage back here. Totally transformed the bedroom. David, you even have a drawer for your socks. But looking in here, I couldn't find two that matched. Hey Sally, look, I'm able to walk into your kitchen, right up to your new work table. We happen to notice you had a big problem with the laundry. We've given you a solution. You have 3 laundry bins, 1 per room. When they get full, that means you do the laundry. Hey Sally, we had a lot of fun. It was a big, big job though. Hope you like it, but keep it clean.
Okay. What do you think?
This is a good starting point.
Yeah.
We're at a great starting point, and I'm so excited. So I have to keep it clean now. No excuses.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, we want to thank Lowe's and Closet Maid for the amazing job they did on David and Sally's house. A lot of hard work. But I want to explain something to you here. I said, you know, you said in your letter like 10 times, I just got to get a running start at this. If I just had a place to begin. All right, you've got a beginning. Here's the deal. everything you just saw go in there, I'm going to make random, unscheduled visits with a camera crew to your house.
That's fair.
Then, and you just heard her say, but you got to keep it clean. You know why? Because everything that went in, if we come in there and it's a pigsty, it all comes out.
That's fair. Okay, that makes sense.
If it's a pigsty, cabinets come out, credenzas come out, tables come out, computer comes out, bins come, everything comes out, and you go right back where you were. Deal?
It's a deal.
All right,
It's a
you gonna
deal.
hold her to it? All right. All right, coming up, a teenage daughter writes wanting more time with her dad. When does that ever happen? A teenager that wants more time with her dad? Her story's next.
Oh, thank you.
Didn't that look great? Well, it's time to make family resolutions for the new year. Now, 18-year-old Lauren wrote me with a very special request that she wants to come true. Take a look.
Dear Dr. Phil, I would love more than anything to have my family spend more time together. As it is now, I hardly ever see or speak with my dad, and he lives in the same house. By the time I get up in the morning, he has already left for work, and when he comes home, he's engrossed with his computer and TV. I would love to just shove them out the window. When I was younger, we used to spend quality time together, whether it was watching TV or just talking about our day's events. Now my mom and I can't even get him to go to the movies with us.
So girls, how was your day? Busy?
He doesn't even eat with us anymore because he comes home so late. I would love to have a relationship with my father. I miss him. Please, Dr. Phil, help me get my father back. Lauren.
All right. This is an unusual request from a teenager because teenagers are usually like walking way ahead of their parents at the mall. They are busy rolling their eyes and don't want to talk to them, but you want more interaction with your dad.
Yeah. Usually it's me and my mom. We go to the mall together, but my dad, he comes home from work and he goes right up to his office, gets on the computer and checks his email, and then he goes into his bedroom and sits on the couch and watches TV. And my mom and I, it's not like we don't want to hang out with him. We asked him, hey, Dad, you want to go to the movies? You want to come downstairs and watch movies with us? No, I'm in for the night. And it's just like pulling eye teeth to get him to spend time with us.
Does he know you're here?
Yes.
Did you invite him to come?
Yes.
And?
He had a business trip he had to go on until Thursday.
So you made the effort to reach out, get some help, do things.
Come here.
Come here
Right.
and talk about this, and he couldn't even make the time to do that.
No.
Did that disappoint you?
Yeah.
Did you tell him?
I didn't want to make him feel bad.
So you're not honest with him. You don't tell him how strongly you feel about it.
Well, he knows how strong I feel about this, and he's told me it makes him feel really bad. And it hurts me that I'm making him feel bad.
I think your dad has probably heard you more than you realize, but you've got to be real straight up and honest about it.
Right.
Okay? All right. Dad? Are you here? How you doing, man? Come in. Have a seat. So Dad decided maybe his business trip wasn't quite so important. Is that a fair assessment?
Absolutely.
What do you think about your daughter being here?
Pretty cool.
Yeah? What do you think about your dad being here?
Now I know why he didn't answer his phone last night. I think it's so awesome.
Tell your dad why it's so important that he's here.
I just want to spend time with you. I mean, I appreciate the work you do and that you're trying to provide for Mommy and I, but I want to be able to spend time with you too. I want you to spend time with us, be a family. And I know your job is very important to you, But like, can't like at least once a week you spend time with Mom and I?
We can do that. I've got no problem with that, baby.
We'll talk some more about this in a minute when we come back. Stay right where you are. We're talking about making family resolutions for 2005. And we're not talking about just those little hollow ones you make on the afternoon of New Year's Day. We're talking about real commitments that you make to change. Now, 18-year-old Lauren wrote to me wanting to spend more time with her dad. She said that his work always gets in the way. So what do you think now?
I think this is a very good start.
You think this is a good start?
Yeah.
You realize that the most important male relationship she'll ever have is with you. And if a young daughter is saying, I need more time with Dad, I can promise you from a psychological standpoint, it's because they're in a phase, they're in a formative time where it's really important that they feel that connection, they feel that validation, they feel that grounding with that male role model in their life. And if that's done well and the connection is really made, she's much more likely to make some really good decisions in selecting a husband and making decisions as she goes forward into her life. So this is really a critical time. And I really admire you for making the time, effort, and energy to be here, because this was obviously really important to her to sit down. Think about it, to sit down and write a letter to someone asking for help and, you know, coming all the way here to talk about it. You must know it's pretty high on her radar screen up there. So, Mom, what do you think?
I think this is grand. It's just grand. They need to spend time together. Lauren and I are like best friends. And sometimes it really hurts us when he can't go to the movies with us for whatever reason, you know, whether it's work or whether he's just exhausted from his work.
The idea about making a resolution come true is to be really specific about it. Really specific. You have to like make an appointment, just as you would with a client or anything. You have to make an appointment and say, you know, twice a week, maybe once during the week and Sunday night. Create a ritual and tradition. I talk in Family First about rituals and traditions. To just carve out like Sunday nights to go to dinner together. Carve out a game night in the middle of the week. And I'm real big on games because it brings somebody, there's something to do, it brings you around, you're playing, you're having fun. And I think board games are a great thing for families to do. Do you like playing?
I love board games.
You do?
Oh, I love them to death.
Well, that's good, because Parker Brothers has donated a game pack for you and your family so you can have a game night. So what we did...
Wow. We got every...
Oh my gosh. We got every game that they make that you can sit down and play. And if you guys think this sounds corny, it probably is, but I don't care. But if you sit down around a table with your kids and play a game, it's really a de-stressing thing. It's a decompressing thing. And they love to do that. And, you know, you can really have a lot of fun doing it. We got you a whole lot of movies, DVDs here that you can watch to just start you guys off right. So we gathered some father-daughter movies, you know, that kind of bring you together so you can take a look at that. So, and we want you to start your resolution off right. So we set you up with your first dinner at the Great Steak House M&S Grill in Baltimore. Have you been there?
No.
Yes, really good place. So you guys can go to dinner and really have a good time and feel ever blessed that you've got a daughter that says, I want to spend more time with my dad. And be real specific. Pick 2 nights that it's just time to spend time together. Turn off the TV, play board games, go to dinner, go to a movie. 2 nights a week?
Awesome.
Wouldn't that be great?
That would be awesome.
You can do that.
Yeah, I can do that.
You can do that. All right, we'll hold you to it. We'll be right back. I want to thank all of my guests for being here today and making family resolutions. The key, again, is not to just make it in your mind, but to turn it into behavior and create accountability with each other. And when you're talking about family, it is so important to have like a family meeting at least once a week. And the kids will roll their eyes and all, but that's okay. They can roll their eyes. I've learned that when eyes roll back in the head, the ears still work. So it doesn't really matter. And I'm really a big fan of board games like we were talking about. Parker Brothers wants to give each of the families that were on the show today that game pack that we gave you guys to take home. And also, in honor of Monopoly's 70th anniversary, Parker Brothers is giving everyone in the audience Monopoly to take home to start your own family game night, okay? So let's send you a kid. Our thanks again to the Iams Company, Pottery Barn, Universal Orlando, Orbitz.com, Lowe's, Closet Maid, and Parker Brothers. I thank everybody for all the things you contributed to these family today. Make a resolution to bring your family closer together. The tools to get started will be on drphil.com. I'll have all the steps there and some good suggestions on the kind of resolutions you might want to consider. Thanks for being here. So long.
See y'all. That was a great show. That was really great.